Hey, hi everyone. Marcia Grace here, your Calm Creativity Connector. And we are here in the calm at the center of the storm. The storm is lessening a little bit now. We're beginning to feel a little freer, a little more, I hope, a little less stressed. And I hope our conversations have helped that too over the last 2 or 3 months, whatever it's been. So, today the last couple of weeks we've been talking about happiness, but today we're going to kind of define happiness. But I just wanted to, say, as I like to say, and just remind everyone that there is a way to view your feelings and your experiences differently so that you can discover the solutions for your business needs, your family needs, your relationships with people, to find all those concerns, whether it's for your health, your business, whatever is going on in the face of our fearful thoughts, right? All those thoughts that are consuming us, of health issues, of whether it's ourselves or someone we love, or financial issues. A lot of people are going through meltdowns, I know, and it's just a horrible thing. Even if your business is closed down or you're in danger of losing your job, all of these things, seem to create a sense of concern, stress, if not outright panic. I know that. However, by shifting your thoughts from the external, all those things going on out there, to the internal, you have all the answers there within you. All the answers you need to solve those problems are there with you. You already have them, but you need to be able to access them. And that happens through seeking your own internal wisdom. So my expertise is teaching that very process of what I call meditative contemplation. And now more than ever, is a great opportunity if you're still quarantined at home. You have that opportunity to do something positive, to find something new about yourself, new ways to handle and deal with your situations. So I know I'm cherishing this time of introspection and being able to find my creative juices and let them flow. And that's what happens in my morning practice. That's what happens every day that I have my morning practice. Something wonderful comes, there's some awareness or something great comes of that. And I'm so grateful that I have that. And I hope you're taking advantage of that as well. Hey, Samira. Hiya. I love you too. One day we'll meet, right? All right, so today we are talking about happiness. We're going to define it. Let's define it, because last week we spoke about the benefits, the physical health benefits of being happy. But today I want to kind of delve into the meaning of the definition of happiness. So there are several things that I want to just say first, which is that happiness begins from a sense of gratitude for life. Regardless of external events, as I said before, or your circumstances, a happy person operates from a decision to view everything and everybody as an opportunity to join, not to separate, but to join, not to see differences, but to see things that we can share, that are the same for all of us. So, you can be sad that you're sick, or you can be happy that you're alive. That's a choice you have, right? You can focus on what you lack, or you can celebrate on all the things that you do have. Those are choices, right? And if you're doing one, you're not going to do the other. So which one do you want to choose? I hope you want to choose the glass half full side, right? So life is not an either or. As I just read an article that President Obama said, it's not an either or. It's it's both and, right? Both and. So that's what we want to consider in the way we think of things. So, all right, so let's look at the way that how we can define happiness and how we can put it into practice in real time. All right, so I'd say the first thing is that our needs are met. Happy people feel their needs are met. So all human beings have needs, right? We have to eat, we have to drink things, stay hydrated, we crave interaction, and I know a lot of us are having some issues with that, right? Because we can't hug and squeeze the people we love. Well, maybe you can if they're living with you, but if not, you can't, so, or shouldn't. Maybe you're, again, that's up to you, but to be on the safe side, we haven't been doing much of that. So we're missing those things. Those are natural needs of people. But the happy person, this is the difference. The happy person accepts that this is a period of time where this is going on and this is what's happening. It's not going to last forever, but this is what's happening now. So we're being in the now, right? The happy person accepts this and does whatever is necessary to exist and be successful in the current situation without blaming other people, okay? Or slipping into self-pity. Oh, poor me. Oh my God, this is terrible. What am I going to do? It's all their fault. If all these people would put masks on or do whatever, or those Chinese or what, all the horrible things that people are saying to blame something out there for my unhappiness. That will stop you dead in your tracks, and you will never find happiness. So, good. I'm glad Samira agrees with me. Thank you. Give me a like. Give me a love. I want a big heart. Okay. And what else? Okay. So the needs are met, right? We have what we need. We don't have necessarily everything we want in this moment, but our needs are met. All right, so another way of defining happiness is that we feel satisfied. The happy person feels satisfied. Now, everybody experiences stress. I'm not saying that a happy person never has stress. No, of course not. And we probably have stress every day. Yet stress doesn't obviously override satisfaction with life. Just because something isn't going your way this minute doesn't mean you aren't generally satisfied with your life, right? Does that make sense? Give me a yes, give me a something. Okay. A happy person notices you're going to find your stress. You're going to say, oh, I'm starting to feel really stressed out. You're going to notice it right away. And then you're going to begin an internal inquiry to find out where this stress is coming from and what you can do about it so that you can let it go. That's what a happy person just does automatically. Unhappy people, on the other hand, of course, do as I said before, they blame, and as a result, they can't move ahead to relieve the stress, and so they maintain themselves in a state of stress. So who are they hurting by their blaming? Not those other people. Those other people probably don't even know that they're blaming them, but they're the ones that are experiencing their own unhappiness and misery as a result. So the happy person's general satisfaction with life generates the traction needed to uncover and diffuse stress. So, so let that sense of gratitude for your general sense of satisfaction in your life override whatever momentary thing is going on that you are experiencing that's not pleasant. Granted, things happen, but we can get beyond them, right? Hello. I see some new people here. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. All right, so another way to define happiness is that you feel peaceful. And I know unhappy people are going to say, oh, being peaceful, are you kidding? They're saying, how can anybody be peaceful in this place or in this situation or with what's going on now? I know. I hear quite a bit of that. But what I will say is that And they'll also say, this is the other thing that I've heard, that they think unhappy people who are not satisfied, who are not feeling peaceful, are saying, oh, anybody who feels that way right now must be a little bit light on the gray matter, right? So a little dig there. But I would counter that, and I would say just the opposite. I would say intelligent people, and I'm not saying there are unhappy, intelligent people, but but there are certainly intelligent people have an understanding that peace is an inside deal, right? It comes from inside and works its way out. It is not dependent on what's going on out there. That's the difference. Okay, that's how peace is a choice, just as satisfaction in life is a choice. It's a choice to say, in the midst of all of this incredible chaos, I am the eye in the center of the storm, because I choose to stay in that place of openness and receptivity to my guidance, to the answers to the questions that I need at this moment. That's how you maintain a state of peace in the chaos. Okay, so what is happiness not? Well, happiness is not about getting things. It's not about getting the new car or the new job or the new boyfriend or the new whatever. Okay, it's not about getting things. It's not about finding the right mate, the right boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, boss, worker, whoever. It's not about those things. It's not about anything really in the external world. I know that sounds crazy, right? But really, it's not about anything in the external world. Happiness is a choice you make about who you are, and not what you have. Who you are, not what you have. I know many happy people who really have very little in terms of physical things. They take buses. They, they don't travel. They don't do a lot of things that people who have the bucks can do, right? And yet they're very, very happy, and I love being around them as a result. So it's not about things, right? It's who you choose to decide you are. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is how a happy person acts. Okay, so now, it's fine to talk about all these lovely ways of thinking of things, but how do we actually put being happy into action? So, as I said, happiness comes from a positive attitude and leads naturally to doing smart, good things for yourself. So, and for everybody around you, of course. So you're going to eat better. You're going to eat more healthily, because you're going to be saying, I want to feel good. And you feel good when you know you're putting good stuff into your body, not junk, right? So you know how you feel if you've eaten too many French fries or whatever it is. You're going to suffer the consequences. So, and I'm not saying you should never, have something, that's a little more dicey to eat, but go ahead, have it. But in general, you're eating healthier, you're getting out in nature, you're enjoying your walks. I go to the beach every day as much as I can, especially now in the nice weather. We'll hang out with a bunch of friends at the beach, and we just have a grand old time at a safe distance, of course. And so you exercise. You just normally do the things that are going to lead to wanting to be positive, to having a positive attitude. You're going to think more creatively as a result of that, which is going to do what? It's going to give you new ideas about how you can do something that's either better for yourself or better for people around you. So that's how, it's a very practical thing. Happiness, the choice to be happy is a practical thing. You put it into practice by doing things that lead to joining, that lead to good health, that lead to happy practices for yourself and everybody around you. So, defining happiness is a decision to take care of yourself through self-reflection and seeking your inner guidance. That's what I always say. That's, to me, is where I know my happiness comes from. Because no matter what's going on in my life, I know that I could get still and I can just take a few moments to start to question my beliefs, to start to question what's upsetting me, and to dig deep underneath it to find out what's the real problem there, and what's the answer to that problem, because I know the answer is there and I know I will receive it. Maybe not that instant, but I know it'll come if I just trust the process. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say about happiness, and I hope if you have anything you want to offer, I would love to hear about it. So please send me an email. It's mg@marshagrace.com. And hi, Cynthia. Hi, Alex. Oh, lots of nice new people today. Hi, Barry. So thanks for coming here. And now if you want to hang around, maybe I'll share this first. I came across this in the paper. I thought this was funny. Drinks recipes to make at home during Corona, the Corona crisis. So here it is. I'm not going to give you the recipe. I'm just going to tell you the names because I think they're funny. There's a quarantini. I thought that was cute. Stay-at-home sangria. That sounds yummy. I love sangria. And how about a masked Cheeto? A masked Cheeto. Pretty funny, huh? All right, so if you want those recipes, you can send me an email. All right. Okay, the last thing we always do is a guided meditation. So if you want to if you've got to run, I understand. If you want to hang around for a guided meditation with me, that would be wonderful. So I'm going to bring my candle here for those of us who like to look at a candle while we do some breaths and we do our guided meditation. So hang with me a little bit longer for that. And here's our candle. All right, so is that showing up there? Okay, right, do you see the candle? All right, great. If, the candle's there if you want to look at the candlelight, but if you prefer to close your eyes, I know I usually do too. So, so we're going to begin by a couple of deep breaths, just to relax and get ourselves centered and focused in the moment. Then I'll lead you through this guided meditation, which is going to be the 5 senses awareness meditation today. I thought this would be a little bit fun. I think you'll enjoy this. And then I'll bring you back with my little gong here. Okay, so here we go. All right, closing your eyes or looking at your candle. I want you to just first blow out all the air in your belly. So just really push the belly in, blow the air out, and then begin an inhalation. And if you can, as you're breathing in, notice how your belly, down below your belly button, pops out. It should pop out, okay? You're not breathing in. Your chest shouldn't move. It's not that. It's, you can't see it, I know, but my belly is what's moving up and down, not my chest, okay? So you're going to breathe out, and then you're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3. Breathe it out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe it out, 2, 3, 4. One more. Breathe it in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And out, 2, 3, 4. How does that feel, huh? Those deep breaths are so essential if any time of the day, whenever. It's the first thing I do. The first thing, and I think it's almost a natural reaction that when you're really stressed, the first thing you do is you take a deep breath. So by all means, that's the first thing. You want to stop and take a deep breath and just let it go. Let it go. Feel your body just go limp. And what a difference it'll turn you around. It's like a little switch that you can switch on and off to get yourself relaxed. Okay, so now that we have allowed ourselves to come into that relaxed place, again, close your eyes or look at the candle, because now I want you to pay attention to how your body moves. How did you get into this seat? What does it feel like? in this position that you're in, hopefully sitting somewhere. And just notice your body. Where are your shoulders? Are they up around your ears? Bring them down. Are you clenching your belly? Let it go. How about those thigh muscles? Just let them relax. Feet should be on the floor. And just feel what your body feels like. And now, notice the air around you. Is it cool? Does your body feel a little sense of coolness? Or maybe you're feeling warm. So just notice how the air on your skin feels. And now, where your hands, I'm assuming, are resting on your legs, on your thighs. What does that feel like? Your fingers are touching the fabric of your clothing, or your bare skin if you're wearing shorts. How does that feel? What does it feel like? Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it warm or cold? How does it feel? With every one of your fingers, feel what that feels like. Now bring your attention to your hearing, to what you're hearing. Listen really intensely. What are you hearing around you? Are you hearing your computer humming? Are you hearing traffic outside? Birds singing, people talking? What are you hearing? Let's just for a moment stop and listen. See what you're hearing. At this moment, you're just one big hearing machine. All right, let's move to the nose now, the sense of smell. What do you smell? Is there an odor in the air of flowers, or maybe it's garbage? Who knows? Maybe it's something you cut, a piece of fruit, and you have that aroma from the fruit. Just take it in. Really become aware of what you're smelling. And maybe you're smelling your own body, your body odor. I know there have been days when I hadn't taken a shower for several days and I was aware of my body odor. So just notice that. So we're 5 sensory beings. Actually, we're at least 6 or 7 sensory beings, if not more. And how many of them do we really employ as we go about our day? How much time do we actually really spend paying attention to what our senses are bringing to us? And most importantly, the sense of community, the sense of sharing, the sense of being with others, whether it's physically or virtually these days. But what are we feeling about that? And how are we reacting to those feelings? Just notice. It's so important to notice those things, to notice what you're feeling. And then you can do something about it, right? All right, so coming back now. You can open your eyes if your eyes have been closed. And yeah, share with me what you're feeling. If you enjoyed what we did today together, please give me a comment, a share, pass it on to someone else who you think will benefit from from this experience. And I want you to remember, above all else, that everything begins with a thought. So keep your thoughts light. All right, till next week. Bye-bye.